So you wanna be a
programmer.
all that shit. Welcome to the first in a series where I'm going to teach programming fundamentals to you all using C++. We've got bare stuff to cover, but I'm going to start with the bare bones for those who've never ever written a line of code in their life.
Let's do it.
So you want to learn to code, but you don't know where to start. Don't worry, my G, I got you in it. Let's start from the top. What the hell is programming? Honestly, it's nothing more than just a bunch of statements written in a language. Alright, cool, like say you want to go to the shop here. How would you express that to me in English? Yeah, I would say, turn right outside my house, walk about 10 yards and turn right again, walk another 50 yards, turn right and then boom, you're at the shop. But chill, before you think you're master programmers because you can tell me how to get to the shop. A computer doesn't understand English at all. They only understand something called machine language. See this ish right here? Binary. That's what computers understand. But as you can probably figure out, talking to a computer directly in binary is pretty AIDS. Especially as different computer architectures interpret instructions differently. That's why if you try to put a PS4 game into your PC to try and play it,
you're gonna have a bad time.
So basically you've got to have a language that's sort of kind of like our language that we write in, but it also follows the rules that the computers understand, so it can be converted into binary. This is where we introduce programming languages: C, C++, Java. So these are dope because they're much more understandable than machine language, but at the same time they can be converted into different kinds of machine languages using something called a compiler. Alright, let's pause for a minute. There's a hell of a lot more going under the hood than translating from our languages to machine languages. I just want to get you man started. Alright, so in a shell of nuts here, computers understand a language called binary. Humans understand human languages. We need a middle ground so we can actually communicate with these machines. This is where programming languages come into thing. We write our instructions in this sort of English-like language, and the compiler converts it into machine code so the machine can run it. Alright, Jesus Christ. That's enough theory for now, so let's set up our PC. Okay, cool. So basically, yeah, you're going to need two things: an IDE and a programming language. Let's start with the IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Basically, it's just a dope program which you can use to write your program. It's got a text editor so you can write your code, and it's peng because it has different features like color coding to help identify different sections of your code. The IDE also has a toolchain built into it. Remember what I said before about needing a compiler? Well, a compiler is only one tool needed to build a program, which is part of a suite which we call the toolchain. Like I said before, we're going to go into more detail about the stuff that goes under the hood in future videos. Okay, so I'm on Windows, so the stuff I say will work if you have a Windows PC. If you have a Mac, this can work, but you must install Windows first before you install this program. So go in Google and type in Visual Studio Community 2017. This right here is a free IDE made by Microsoft to write your programs. So click on this link. Make sure you select Visual Studio Community as it's the free version. So click here to download it. So only download the installer, so this part won't take too long. Once the installer has finished, install Visual Studio Community. Once again, ensure that it's the community version as this is the free one. Okay, now we're going to choose what we want to install. Let's just pause a minute. So the second thing that we need is a programming language. There are literally hundreds of them to choose from, so this can be a pretty hard decision to make. You're going to use C++ for a variety of reasons. Reason number one, it's a popular language, so there's a lot of job opportunities and community support with it. Number two, it's hard. It's harder because you've got to do quite a few more things to get your programs running than you have to do in other languages. But hold up, wait. This is a good thing because you will learn to do a hell of a lot more, and when you go to other languages, you will understand many things that are handled for you with those other languages that are actually going on under the hood. Okay, so back to setup. We're going to choose desktop development with C++. This will just download the required tools to create programs using C++. So select this and click install. It'll take a while, so like grab a coffee or something. Okay, so it'll tell you to reboot, so do this and you'll be ready to create some cool stuff. Once you've restarted, boot up Visual Studio 2017 and the screen will come up. Don't worry about setting up an account right now. Okay, so the last two things you need to choose are the development settings and the color scheme. We're going to choose the settings for Visual C++. This will simply ensure that your environment is set up for the creation of C++ programs. Next, just click on Light and then start Visual Studio. And boom, we did it. Now you're ready to create some dope stuff. Okay, so in this section, I'm going to give you stuff to work on to drill in concepts, but there isn't really much to give you as your assignment in this section, So this one's kind of trivial. Try and change the color scheme of the text editor in Visual Studio to one that you like. There's literally only one way to do this, so yeah, Google is your friend if you can't figure out how to do it. In the next episode, we're gonna write our first program. So see you man soon. Peace.
Be proud of who